Hi guys, my name is MJ. Welcome to the Two Toys channel. Okay, carry on from our 400R discussion. The Nissan Skyline R33, this basically the limited edition, which is to pay homage to the NISMO's involvement in the Le Mans series at a time and at a period of time in the 90s. So from the track car, it was translated to the production to the street car, hence the 400R was born. I've shown you guys a couple of times on my channel already. I'll show you guys the INNO and the FocalHorizon version. Okay, I've done a comparison on that. And then I have also very recently done an unboxing for the PopRace version, new casting, which in that video I actually left out. Okay, and I have been pointed out through the comments that I left out, yes, the TLVN version. Okay, so yes, 4 brands I have with me today right in front of you. TLVN has made 2 colors. I have both color with me, but I'll focus a little bit more on the yellow color version. Okay, I've left the special edition silver, okay, in its box. Okay, so no opening compartments for the TLVN. There are opening compartments for the PopRace and also the FocalHorizon, which it does have some engine details to it, which I've shown and compared in the previous video. So I'll just carry on from there. Okay. In the meantime, right, help me to hit the like button because that will help me out with the YouTube algorithms. Cool. I do have a couple of extras of these available through Collector's Qube. Do look them up. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and they do have their own website as well, and they do ship internationally. Okay, so first I would want to cover would be this special edition version. Okay, in this special box in the landscape format. Okay, let me just tilt the camera a little bit so that I can show you a little bit better. Okay, so this guy here in the photo, right, I'm going to read off a little bit of the notes that I have. Okay, Tsugio Matsuda, okay, born in June 18, 1979. He is generally speaking, he is a racer. Okay, he this race in karts, Japan F3. He participated in Super GT and also Formula Nippon. In 2014, he actually won the series championship in Super GT and also won the overall championship the following year in 2015. In 2023, he actually competed in Super GT 500 class with the number 23 Alltech Z car. Which he also serves as the manager of KCMG, okay, which will compete in Super Formula. Okay, so pretty much he is a car guy, and he owns a variety. He's also a collector. Okay, not just a racer. He's also a collector, right? He owns a variety of old and new cars, a wide range of cars in his collection. But this 400R is definitely one of his top favorite in his collection. All right. So the R33 is actually often treated as the unpopular model compared to the R32 and R34s. Okay. But for Matsuda-san, when he was in, especially when he was in his high school time, right, the R33 left the strongest impression on him. Okay, especially after seeing it going around, participating in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So basically, Matsuda-san found this 400R, his own 400R, okay, about 10 years ago, on a used car site with the 30,000 kilometers mileage, considered low mileage. He bought it immediately without even looking, without even checking out the car. Okay, so in the box it does tell a little bit of the story of how he got this car. Long story short, right, the previous owner actually did not have that iconic 400R stripe. Okay, the previous owner stripped it out, okay, based on his own preference. And why in this photo, right, in this final release version from TLVN, it has that because Matsuda-san actually got hold of the design of the from someone, okay, who was working on design for working on decals for the GTRs, and yeah, basically asked him to do one more set for him, okay, and installed it. When he purchased the car, actually the original set did come. The owner did keep the original set that he stripped off the car, but it was so old that the condition of the decal is not suitable to be installed back onto the car. So hence, why a new stripe was actually installed on his particular car. Okay, so actually quite a nice casting from TLVN, very nicely done. Okay, very nice packaging. All right, so two colors, one in silver and one in the yellow. I'm trying to find the name for the silver. I remember they have a name for it. Yeah, the silver one is called KR4 Sonic Silver. Yeah, I'm not going to take it out of the box. Okay, I'm going to leave that in because otherwise it's going to be a super long video. But I definitely want to talk about the yellow color version. Okay, so released in 1995. Okay, the 400R. So just show you this pretty standard TLVN box packaging. Okay, here we go. The blister inside. I already got the car out, and then there's the picture of the car and picture of the product. Okay, picture of the product and the specs of the real car. Okay, so on the outside there's no photos of the model. Okay, just an outline on the side. All right, inner box pretty standard Tomica fashion. Soft cardboard kind of packaging. Okay, so that's the packaging for the yellow. So talking about the color, right? As far as I know, from the factory, there is the yellow, red, active red, I think they call it, and this Sonic Silver. Now the story, I couldn't get an accurate story on this, so correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so what I understand is during prototype stage, it's in yellow. Okay, during prototype stage is in yellow, and the same car is repainted into red, which is the car that appears on its official brochure. Okay, the 400R marketing brochure. Right, and later on in production, the silver color was offered. Okay, so as far as I know, as far as I understand, 3 colors. Okay, so let me know if you do know what is the full story about the colors. All right, they plan to make 100 units of this 400R, but eventually, officially only 44 was built, and in the GTR registry, only 40 is registered. Okay, and from somewhere I heard only 19 is located. Okay, the rest is pretty much unknown. Where are they? All right. Okay, so that kind of makes this car really very very rare. Okay, not just unique, very rare. All right, it becomes very rare because it's really, yeah, only a few left in the world. Only 19. Okay, so this is the TLVN version of this. Out of the rest of the brands that I have here, right, in the background, the INNO, the PopRace, and the FocalHorizon, I would say that TLVN is the only one that can truly claim that it's 64 scale. Okay, yeah, only 2 brands that I know that it's true 64 scale. TLVN and also AutoWorld. That is the only two brands that I know that is strictly 64 scale. Okay, so I have it in my hands right now, twisting it while telling you a little bit background of the car, right? You would have noticed, I think the headlamps are done properly compared to any of the other brands. I did whine a little bit about the INNO headlamps. Okay, you can see that eyeliner thing. Okay, which it's a little bit of a turn off. I don't quite like how they have done it. The PopRace one is close enough. Okay, close enough. And price range, the PopRace being the lowest in this 4 brand comparison. FocalHorizon, good try. Okay, it's a good try. Of course, can't compare. Okay, can't compare to the TLVN. TLVN being the highest price here. Okay, downside will be no opening parts. Okay, compared to PopRace and FocalHorizon. All right, so a closer comparison would be to the INNO, right? So look at that. You can see how the details kind of differ. It's different on the TLVN, how it's being done. It's more sharp, it's more crisp, right? The headlamps is really a little bit of a turn off for me. Very sorry about that. Okay, so that's side-by-side front comparison. But if we go to the top right, I think you will see a little bit more obvious that the INNO version is actually wider. Okay, the INNO version in my hands right now is actually wider. Is it longer? Just doing a rough estimation. No, the length is almost the same. The length of the car is almost the same. The width, yeah, INNO definitely wider. Okay, INNO is wider. Alright. So I guess as a more accurate model, right? Yes, the TLVN would be much more accurate, and it's the set of the GT-LM1 rims. I finally figured it out. Okay, I've talked about it in the PopRace video. So these rims are actually known as GT-LM1. There are 4 generations to it, and this is actually forged 3-piece forged rims. So LM2 is 2-piece, LM3 is 2-piece as well, and the designs did change a little bit, but they are quite identical. Okay, right. So rims wise, I think, yeah, TLVN done it better. Okay, TLVN done it better. Okay, if we go back to the front bumper, I did tell a little bit of story of the aerodynamics of this 400R, right? The N1 air ducts, okay, this one here on the front bumper, and actually there is quite a few mentions of how there are actually carbon fiber bits, right, on this end here. Okay, vertical carbon fiber flaps, okay, here and here, which actually channels air directly to the intercooler. Okay, so it aids in cooling, and in a way, in there it also allows the hot air to come up from the top here in the middle, all right, and it goes over the top. Okay, that actually improves their cooling system quite a lot. The vent here on the side, right, this would the oil filter is actually in right behind here, and the air that goes in here actually does cool down the air cooler. Okay, the hot air will come out on this side, while the bottom here, okay, so TLVN skipped that. You see the skirt here down here with the vent, so TLVN skipped 2, left and right. So this is actually a vent that helps cool the brakes. Okay, so TLVN skipped that. Okay, points to INNO. Points to INNO, points to, yeah, PopRace did it as well. Did FocalHorizon did it? Yeah, FocalHorizon did it. So I don't know why TLVN decided to skip that. Okay, and then we'll carry on to the side. This brake detail is there, okay, with the brake caliper detail as well. Rolls freely, quite okay. I know the INNO rolls okay, the PopRace rolls okay. Actually, the FocalHorizon version does roll as well. So surprisingly, 4 models here that all rolls quite nicely. Okay, so I do have 4 brands here, and yeah, I did receive in the comment, right, Carnell and Kyosho did the 400R as well. So because I don't collect those, when Kyosho was actively participating in 64 scale, I haven't started these premium brands. I was still collecting Hot Wheels. Okay, yes, I started from Hot Wheels. All right, so that's a side view. The stripe done very nicely. Okay, there's a 400R badge there. You can see very clearly, done properly by TLVN. So we go to the back, that will be 400R badge as well, nice. NISMO plates, titanium NISMO exhaust system, okay. Just a little bit of a detail underneath, not bad. Okay, go back to the back. I think this one does look quite nice, the way it's being done, right? I think the TLVN somehow looks better, because I remember this out of the 32 and the 34, right? It's the 33 that is really less angular, a little bit more curvy. So I think TLVN kind of brings that through better than the rest of them. Okay. I don't remember there's a gap here like that. Oh, okay. It's done on PopRace as well. What's that? Is that tail light or something? Or reflector? Let me know. Okay. I don't recall seeing that. Seriously. Yeah. It appears on the INNO as well. And does it appear on yeah, it does appear quite obviously on the FocalHorizon. Okay. Nice. So it has its heart. Okay, it's ran by RBX, basically a modified version of the RB26 DETT. It puts out slightly more power. I remember more torquey. It's the normal RB26. It's 2.6 liter. This one they managed to put out 2.8 liter. Okay, and what else? Let me see if there's any other details that I can tell you. Okay, I'm just going through my notes a little bit. Hope you don't mind. In the meantime, okay, help me to hit the like button, because that will help me out with the YouTube algorithms. Okay, so I'll just do a quick scroll. Oh yes, I definitely need to point out as well. So this engine is built by NISMO, however, it's tuned by a separate tuner shop, Reimax, R-E-I-M-A-X. Okay, it's a Japanese tuner shop, so it's actually tuned by someone else. Interesting. But basically, it's tuned according to results and data collected from races that NISMO was involved during that period of time. Cool. All right. So I think that those are the key few things that I wanted to share with you guys this time. Yes, 4 brands, and which one? Which would you go for? Rims. Oh, actually I thought the PopRace. I do agree the PopRace ones actually are done quite nicely. Comparable? Yeah, I think comparable. Yeah, it's just the disc brake. The disc brake is definitely the brakes detail is done better on the TLVN. So PopRace, it just doesn't have that caliper. I think it's just missing the caliper. Otherwise, it does look better. It has all that black dots, right? Black detail, which the rest of the brands are not able to do. Okay, let's point to the lowest priced model here. Nice. Nicely done by PopRace. But overall, everything else, I think TLVN. Okay, but I'm still very concerned about the paint quality on TLVNs over the years. So yeah, let's see. 3 years later, let's see how is the paint condition going to be. Slightly different shade of yellow. Okay, darker shade of yellow on the PopRace, slightly lighter shade of yellow on the TLVN. Okay, cool. All right, so that's it for this time around. Remember to help me to hit the like button, because that will help me out with the YouTube algorithms. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that I don't miss on any of my other diecast videos. I do have a couple extras of these available through Collector's Qube. Do look them up. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And they do have their own website as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.